Okay, this is a review of 6.5, which is where we are doing percent increases and percent decreases. And if you'll recall, of course, we're still using proportion. So line equals line over 100, of course. The percent goes here. And then it was the change. I'll put a triangle there, which is the symbol for change. You do a subtraction to find how much something changed over the original. So that's not a 0 I'm dividing by. That's an O for original. This is change over original. Okay, so let's look at number 4 on page 244 from the Practice and Problem Solving. It says find the new amount. So the first thing we're going to do is line equals line over 100, and it increases by 25%. So we have to find what 25% is. 25% of what? Well, the original, which is 8. It changed from 8, so 8 is the original. I put it down here. Why? Because it's the original. And we're going to find how much this thing changes. So we could simplify this right here. This would become 1 over 4, which makes this quite easy, I think. We just multiply by 2, multiply by 2. And now we know the change is 2, because 1 times 2 is 2. Now that's not the new amount. That's how much it changed. So it started at 8, and it increased 2. 8 plus 2 equals 10. The new amount is 10. Number 5. Number 5, we'll start out line equals line over 100. I know, shocking, right? 15 liters increased by 60%. So it's going to go up 60%. It started at 15 liters, so that's the original, and we're looking for the new amount. We're going to find the change, and then we'll use that change to find the new amount. Again, we could simplify this side too. 20 goes into 60 and 100, so this would be 3 over 5 equals the change over 15. Well, 5 times 3 is how we get 15. 3 times 3 is 9. So this changes by 9. It started at 15, and it increased. It was said it was an increase, and we know it's going to increase by 9. 15 plus 9 equals 24. Number 6. Line equals, you got it, line over 100. 50 points decreased by 26%. So this is going to be a decrease. That doesn't change anything we do for the beginning here. We're still going to find how much it changed, and it started at 50. Well, I don't have to simplify this to see what's happening here. All I do is I divide by 2. And I divide by 2. So 100 divided by 2 is 50. 26 divided by 2 is 13. So the change is 13. It started at 50, and this time it decreased. So it's subtract 13, which will give us 37 for the new. Okay, when it decreases, we know the amount's going to go down, so it better be less than 50, right? Because it has to decrease. Number 7. Line equals line over 100. And for number 7 here, it says 25 penalties decreased by 32%. So 32%. 25 is the original. We're looking for the change. And here, well, to go from 100 to 25 is a divide by 4. And so I divide by 4 up here, and that means that the change is 8. That is a really skinny 8, but it is an 8 nonetheless. So we started at 25, and it decreased, subtract 8, which will give us 17. So 17. So that's how we do those. The next few problems say identify the percent of change as an increase or decrease, then find the percent of change. So we're kind of doing the same kind of type of problem, but we're going at it a little differently here. So 12 inches to 36 inches for number 8. Well, if it goes from 12 to 36, that's an increase because, well, it went up. And the original is 12. And now we do not put 36 up here. What goes up here is the change. And to find the change, we have to subtract. So 36 minus 12 equals 24. It changed by 24. That's what goes up here. And this is 100, of course, and we're looking for the percent. Well, I can simplify this side here. 12 goes into 24 and 12, so this would be 2 over 1 equals P over, 100. Here, 1 times 100, so 2 times 100, and the percent is 200%. So it was a 200% increase. For number 9, says 75 people to 25 people. So 75 to 25 is a decrease. It went down. Line equals line over 100. We're looking for the percent. And 75 people is where we started. And we do not put the 25 up here. We put the change. How much did it change? Well, that's a subtraction problem. 75 minus 25 is 50. It changed by 50. Well, I can simplify this. Let's see. I don't want to simplify all the way down to 1 over 3. Let's do this. Let's simplify by 5. No. Well, 5 goes into both of those. That would make this 10 over 15 equals P over 100. Now I'll simplify one more time. Let's make it 2 over 3 equals P over 100. Doing cross products here, I get P times 3 is 3P. 2 times 100 is 200. Divide both sides by 3. And I get P equals 66, and then it's 0.6 repeating, but we'll go 0.7 because the direction said to the nearest tenth. So 66.7%. And way back earlier, we said it was a decrease. Number 10. For number 10, 50 pounds to 35 pounds. That's a decrease. And 50 is the original. 50 to 35 is a change of 15. And here, what did I do? I multiplied by 2. So I multiply by 2, and I get 30%. So it's a 30% decrease. Number 11. 24 songs to 78 songs. Oops, that's an increase. I should have written that first. Increase. I'll just put it over there. And it said 24 songs to 78. So 24 is the original. 100 goes down here. We're looking for that. And 78 minus 24 to see how much this changed. And it changed 54. 54. Well, we can simplify here by 2, which will make this 27 over 12 equals P over 100. Oh, I can still simplify by 3. I guess I could have simplified by 6 right off the bat. But by 3 here, and now I get 9 over 4 equals P over 100. Oh, good. I don't have to do cross products. I can see I just multiply by 25 here. So I multiply by 25 here. 9 times 25 is 225 because 9 quarters is $2.25. So 225%, and we said it was an increase. I'll write it again down here. So an increase of 225%. Number 12, 10 gallons to 24 gallons is an increase. Original is 10 gallons. And 10 to 24, well, 24 minus 10 is 14. So the change is 14. Well, I can see here all I did was multiply by 10. So here I multiply by 10. 14 times 10 is 140%. So 140% increase. Number 13. On number 13, 72 paper clips to 63 paper clips is a decrease. Decrease. And it went from 72. So that's the original. And we need how much it changed. So 72 minus 63 equals 9. Well, I can simplify this. 9 goes into both of these. So 9 goes into 9 once, and 9 goes into 72 8 times. And 8 times no whole number gives us 100. So P times 8 is 8P, and 1 times 100 is 100. Divide by 8, divide by 8, and P equals 100 divided by 8 is 12.5. So the percent is 12.5%. And way up here, we said it was a decrease. 2 more. Number 14. Number 14 says 16 centimeters to 44.2 centimeters. So that's an increase because the number went up. And it was 16, so that's the original. And 44.2 minus 16, don't forget to line up the decimals. I'll put a decimal in there for us. 2 minus 0 is 2. Bring down the decimal. 14 minus 6 is 8, and 3 minus 1 is 2. 28.2. Well, let's do cross products here. P times 16 is 16P. And 100 times 28.2, remember, multiplying by 100, you just move the decimal 2 places, which will make this 2,820. Divide both sides by 16, and we get P equals, and for number 14, this would be 176.3%, rounded to the nearest tenth. And we said that was an increase. The last problem. Yay! 68 miles to 42.5 miles is a decrease. The original is 68. And the change, if we subtract 68 minus 42.5, lining up the decimals, annex a 0, borrow from here, 5, bring down the decimal, 5 and a 2. 25.5. Doing cross products, we get 68P equals, moving the decimal 2 places, 2550. Divide both sides by 68. And P equals 37.5%. And we said that was a decrease. Excellent. We'll head over, watch the video for journal page 132. See you.